Hey nail babes, and welcome back to my channel. Here in this video I will be doing a duck nail set, and if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Jess and I do tips and nail videos. Like I said, here in this video I will be going ahead and showing you guys how I created this duck nail set, which it was also my first time doing a duck nail set, so I am bringing you guys along and showing you guys how I created it. So here, as you can see, I did start off by applying the tips, and as you can see I am going ahead making sure that they fit from sidewall to sidewall, applying my glue, and then I am using my nail glue dryer to just speed up the process and applying the tips. And here I will be applying them to all of the nails. And also, if you guys are new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to turn on the bell so that way you get notified to my upload, and also do not forget to check down below in the description for any of my social media, any discount codes, as well as any of the products that you see here me using. I will make sure to link them down below because I already know I might get questions about the tips perhaps, but I will make sure to link everything linked down below, so make sure to go check it out. Here I'm not gonna lie, we did take a little while trying to figure out the length on the tips, because I was telling her that we could go longer if she wants to make them longer, but we kind of just left them as they are. So I'm just going ahead and applying them. I did not cut anything off at all. I'm just going ahead and applying them just how I would any other tip. And then after I finish applying the tips, I am going to be going ahead and going in with a fine sanding band to make sure that natural nail to where the nail and the tip meet, making sure that that's nicely blended. So that's really all I'm doing, and going one last time around the cuticle to just make sure to take off anything that I kind of missed. And I did prep the nails obviously before I went ahead and applied the tips, but as you guys seen, this is a little long video, so I didn't want to make it too long, but that's really all I did. And then here, dusting off any of the dust, and then going in with my application, going ahead and applying primer to all of the nails. And I am going to be going ahead and going in with this really light pink on the pinky, the middle finger, the pointer finger, and then on the thumb and the ring finger I did go in with the glitter. So as you could see, I'm just going ahead and applying this really light pink all over the nail. And that's another thing that I kind of did struggle with, was the application, because I wasn't sure if to make them too thick or too thin, obviously. So that's definitely one thing that I kind of did struggle with, which I did do these nails at school, so I did get a lot of feedback from the other girls that were there, which I appreciated, because I was a little nervous to do these nails, because like I said, it was my first time. So definitely make sure to branch out and expand if you guys want to try out new things. I definitely have been wanting to do some duck nails for a while on somebody, so I was definitely happy that she was open to it and we went ahead and did it. So I definitely love that. So as you can see here, I'm just going ahead and going in with my application on the pinky.
Hair go long like Cheetah, money go long like Neo. I am the big idea. My twins big like Tia. My twins big like Tia Tamara. Wait, Tia Tamara. Wait, Tia Tamara. Wait, Tia Tamara. Hair go long like Cheetah, money go long like Neo. I am the big idea. My twins big like Tia. My twins big like Tia Tamara. Wait, Tia Tamara. Wait, Tia Tamara. Wait, Tia Tamara. They said, Rico, you so nasty. I said, thank you very much. He just wanna eat me like some candy, but I'm not his buttercup. These hoes swear that they can't stand me, but ain't never pulling up. I just made 100K in 2 weeks, little bitch. You need me to pull it up. Get back shot and we pulling up. She drinks so much that she throwing it up. We don't give a fuck, we still rolling it up. I got a lot of money, but a lot ain't enough. But they ain't towing us. I can make the joke, you ain't trolling us. My neck is on ice, you ain't cold as ice. And when we hop out, girl, you know it's us. I drop a thing like Sia. Make a bitch say.
So that's the application here on the pinky, as you could see. So then now, like I did mention, I will be adding this exact same pink on the middle finger and the pointer finger, and then before I apply my acrylic, I will be going ahead and priming. So here I am starting to go in with the bead for the middle finger, applying that. And as you could see, kind of a little bit, these nails do have like a natural curve to it. So another thing that I will say, whenever you're going ahead and applying your application, you want to make sure that you're cleaning the sides, so that way you don't mess up the curve curve or you don't have any acrylic underneath, so that way you don't have to struggle too much with filing underneath or just the sides, because then if not, it will lose its shape, which that is another thing that I will go into a little bit later about the actual shape of it, which I did struggle a bit. But as you can see, I will be going ahead and applying this exact pink here on the middle finger and the pointer finger as well. So then after my application here on the middle finger and the pointer finger, I will be going ahead and priming the ring finger and going in with this pink glitter and doing the exact same thing, just the same application. I will not encapsulate it just because I feel like the powders are already good, so I don't need to encapsulate it. I'm gonna just simply apply that acrylic on the nail and just simply leave it like that. So I will be doing this to the ring finger and the thumb. So here, as you could see, here is my application, and then here is a side view of what my application looks like. Then after I started to file here with a flat top fine drill bit, going around the cuticle, going on top to make it smooth, doing the side walls, underneath the nail, shaping, buffing, and then here I am going to be going ahead and going in with a cotton pad and some alcohol just to clean the nails, and I will be going ahead to start designing, which I also do want to mention this was a freestyle. So here on the ring finger I will be creating a Frenchie with this white, and as you can see, all I'm doing is just painting it on, and then here with my liner brush I'm going around to do the actual French of it, so going around and then filling it in. And here I turn my client's hand to see it from a different view, which is something that I always tell you guys, is make sure that you're turning your client's hand all different ways so that way you could see what it looks like from all different angles. So as you could see, I'm just making sure that my French is like a nice French. So I kind of didn't want to do like the modern French, if that makes sense. I wanted to do more of like the back in the day kind of French, if that makes sense. So as you can see, that's just simply what I'm doing here, is just simply rounding it off as much as I can and then filling it in, cleaning the sides. And then here, as you could see, I will be going ahead and making sure that it's even to the other one and curing it for 60 seconds. And then here I will be going in with a second layer of it and just filling it in and curing it again for 60 seconds. And after that's done curing, I did forget to record, but I will just be doing the exact same thing here on the pointer finger. After I'm done doing my Frenchies, here as you can see here on the middle finger with the dotting tool and this light pink color, all I'm going to be doing is creating a cheetah print design. So I'm just kind of with my dotting tool doing little dots, but when I do the dots I kind of like brush them out a little bit, like squiggle them a little bit, as you could see. So that's literally all I'm doing all over the nail. Here I'm applying more, but I will make sure to link down below all the products that I use. So like I said, make sure to check down below in the description, so that way also if there's a discount code, you guys could go ahead and save some money when shopping. And all I'm going to be doing is creating these little dots all over the nail, making sure that they also go on the side just a bit, just so that way the whole nail could go as a design one and all, if that makes sense. So that's just simply what I'm doing, and then curing it for 60 seconds underneath the lamp. then after that's done curing, here with a smaller dotting tool and a black gel, all I'm going to be doing is creating the little sides of the cheetah print. So here, as you can see, I'm kind of doing the exact same thing. I'm kind of just like drawing like little lines and then like squiggling them out a little bit, just if I want like a little more depth to it. So that's just simply what I'm doing, and I'm going to be doing to all of them. And as you can see, as I'm doing it also, I am making sure that some of them are thicker than the others, just so that way it looks more coherent, if that makes sense. Hopefully I'm using the right terms. I honestly don't know, but you guys kind of get what I'm saying. So that's just simply what I'm doing to all the little dots that I just drew. I do apologize if I am a little bit out of frame, but after I will be going ahead and curing them for 60 seconds underneath the lamp.
Appreciate it.
Then after that's done curing, here with that same dotting tool and the black gel, all I'm going to be doing is creating some more little squiggly lines in between the little cheetah print design. So I'm just going around in between, not all of them, but where there's space, I'm going to be adding those little lines. So as you can see here on the side, here at the bottom, the top, in between everything, just so that way it can look more like the actual cheetah print design, because you do want to add those little details into it, just so that way it doesn't look like just little spots. So that's just simply what I did, and I did go ahead and cure it for 60 seconds underneath the lamp once I was happy with it.
When I was young, me and my mama had beef.
After that's done curing, here as you can see, I will be going in with my adhesive, and I will be going ahead and spraying my activator and applying this Hello Kitty charm here in the middle. I am putting it kind of at an angle. I did not want it like straight. I did want it at an angle, so this is what it looks like. And then here I will be applying more adhesive, so that way I know that this charm is secure. So here I am applying some on the side, spraying my activator, and then just going with my hand to dry it a little bit, and then doing the exact same thing to the other. I did do this a couple of times just so that way I could ensure that the charm is actually like on the nail and fully like nicely placed and secure. So that's just simply what I did. I repeated it a couple times on each side, and this is how I apply my charms.
Beef 17.
And then here I did make sure that it was nice and even to the other one, and here I will be doing it to the other fingers as well, so that way I can make sure that all the designs are nicely even and the same to each hand. So I did do the exact same thing that I did to one hand to the other. So then now here, as you can see, I will be going ahead and top coating it and curing it for 60 seconds underneath the lamp, and making sure that the adhesive is nice and dry before you do go in with your top coat.
Years old, kicked out on the.
So then now back to the pointer finger. Here I am going to be going ahead and adding my second layer of gel to the pointer finger, and all I'm going to be doing is filling it in and going around, making sure that it's nicely even, and curing it for 60 seconds underneath the lamp.
On the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see her face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school, I'm scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys, breaking all the rules. Shedding tears with my baby sister. Over the years, we was poor than other little kids. And even though we had different daddies, the same.
And after that's done curing, here I will be going in with this hot pink and my liner brush, and all I'm going to be doing is creating a zebra print design on it. So here, as you could see, I'm going in from the side and then going in, and that's just simply what I'm doing, alternating from each side. So I'll do one side and then do the other as I'm going up or down, because I did add a couple lines at the end. You will see that I do go ahead and add more or make them a little thicker, so that way you could actually really see the design and it doesn't look weird. So that's just simply what I'm doing here. As you can see, I'm alternating each side, and as I'm doing it also, I'm kind of turning my hand, and then as I'm going ahead and doing the design, as I'm going towards the end, I kind of squiggle it a little bit just so that way it could look kind of like coherent and it looks put together, if that makes sense. So that way it doesn't look too thin or doesn't look weird. So that's just simply what I'm doing here. As you can see, I did add this last line here at the end. Here I am making them thicker and making sure that the lines are filled up to the side walls, so that way it does look, like I said, coherent and it looks kind of even. So here, as I'm going towards the end, towards the fringe, all I'm doing is doing it on both sides, doing it back and forth, alternating. And as I'm doing that, I'm also making sure that they're a little thicker or a little thinner, and then here I do the other side and then cure it for 60 seconds underneath the lamp.
Drama when things went wrong, we blame mama. I reminisce on the stress I caused. It was hell, hugging on my mama from a jail cell. And who thinking elementary? Hey, I see the penitentiary one day, running from the police, that's right. Mama catch me, put a whoop into my backside. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. I finally understand, for a woman it ain't easy trying to raise a man.
And after that's done curing, here on the pinky, I have the same pink that I went in to do the cheetah print. I am going to be doing a side cut here, as you could see, making sure that it's nicely filled in and making sure that my line is kind of curved. I don't want it too straight, but I did kind of curve it a little, just so that way also the way that the actual duck nail is, so that way it doesn't look too weird. So just cleaning the sides, filling it in, and then curing it for 60 seconds underneath the lamp.
You always was committed, a poor single mother on.
Here I am going to go in with the second layer of gel and filling it in, same thing that I just did, and then curing it for 60 seconds underneath the lamp. And after that's done curing, with that same liner brush and the hot pink, I am going to be going ahead and adding another thin line around the side cut that I just did. So all I'm doing is following the side cut and then just making sure that I'm brushing it out and making sure that it's even, the line, and then making sure that it's filled up all the way to the side and curing it for 60 seconds once I'm done. Then here on the thumb, I will be creating a Frenchie with this black gel. So exact same thing that I did to the ring finger and the pointer finger, I will be doing to the thumb. So all I'm doing is making sure that I'm filling it in, and then here with my liner brush, I'm going to be doing the French, exact same French that I did to the other ones, and then curing it for 60 seconds underneath the lamp. Although before I did cure it, make sure that it's always even to the other one, and then after I will be adding a second layer of the black and doing the exact same thing, filling it in with the brush and my liner brush, and then curing it for 60 seconds underneath the lamp again. And after that's done curing, I will be going ahead and adding my adhesive, and I will be going ahead and applying this little cherry charm, which is so cute. Here I am putting the other finger next to it so that way I can make sure that it's nice and even and centered with the other one. Again, going at an angle. I don't like putting charms like straight unless it does look good, but with these I did put them at an angle, and then here I am adding my adhesive to fill in any spots so that way they don't lift up or they don't get stuck into anybody's hair or any of that good stuff. So I'm just going ahead and applying my adhesive adhesive, spraying my activator, and doing it on both sides as much as needed. And I did add a lot just because obviously I do want my charms to be secure so that way they don't fall off or anything like that. So that's just simply what I'm doing, applying the adhesive and spraying the activator until I'm happy with the placement.
Flown like private jets for way less. I know you try to get one down on us. Ever since then it's been stress, cause you know the reps them owe you one and we always pay them best.
And then after here on the ring finger, here with the other hand, I'm making sure that it's even. So I am creating that pink line underneath, and I'm kind of making a side cut, not fully though, because I did want to keep the design on the right side, so I still want to have like space for that. So here, as you can see, I'm just making the line and then filling it in and then curing it for 60 seconds underneath the lamp once I see that it's nice and even to the other one.
Wassa, just like the Crody's press, I don't do no pasta. Link with Skull and cousin Jamie and y'all that we left on Gaza. Pasha, Sasha, pissed I was way too young at the time for slashings. You niggas spend too much time on captions, not enough time on act.
And then after that's done curing, here on the pinky with my adhesive, I'm just scattering it around, and I'm going to scatter these Swarovski crystals all around with all different shapes. And I am using AB ones, and the different sizes that I used were SS4, 6s, 10s, and 7s, I believe. So as you can see, I'm just scattering them around here on the light pink side of the acrylic, if that makes sense, not applying none on the actual gel part of the line, and then spraying my activator. And then here on the pointer finger, all I'm going to be doing is applying crystals all around the rim of the French. So I am going to be going in with my wax pencil and just start placing them. I did use SS6s, I believe, if not SS4s, either or. And since the little tray that I had, it had a mix of sizes, so I had to go and pick and choose which ones fit best. So I try to use mostly all the same sizes, which you will see at the ends. I did use maybe a little bit bigger, maybe 6s is where I used here at the end as I'm getting closer to the cuticle, but other than that, I did use mostly just 6s, I would say, if not 4s. But this is just simply what I'm doing here. I did it to one side, spraying my activator, and then I will be doing the other side as well.
Passionate from miles away, passive with the things you say, passing up on my way, like it's plenty. Passionate from miles away, passive with the things you say, passing up on my way, like it's plenty. Listen, hard of building trust from a distance. I think we should rule up a minute for now, cause we're falling apart. Leaving, you're just doing that to leave it. Don't pick up the pieces.
And then after checking it, making sure that I'm turning it and making sure that it's nice and even, and then spraying my activator, I will be going ahead and applying my top coat. So here, as you can see, I am applying the top coat to the pinky, the pointer finger, and the thumb, which I hate doing this kind of design because then whenever you go and apply the top coat, it's kind of tedious to apply it, making sure that you don't get it on the crystals. But I made sure to do my best. And then here, cleaning the cuticle all around the sides, and then doing here the pointer finger, putting on the top coat, making sure that you don't get it on the crystals at all, because then you will ruin the shine of the crystals and they won't shine. And then here, top coating the actual like base of it. So simply what I'm doing, cleaning the cuticles as well, and then doing the exact same thing to the thumb, and then curing it for 60 seconds underneath the lamp. And then after that's done curing, here you will notice that we did miss some footage, which I do want to mention. Whenever I was recording, obviously I was recording her entire set, so my phone did die, so I had to bust out my other phone so that way I could record this for you guys, because if not, I wasn't able to. But I did my best. So as you can see, I did do the cheetah print on the white side with the hot pink, and then here I am adding the little last details of the cheetah print with the little final little dots. So I did the exact same thing that I did on the middle finger, just so that you guys can have a little reference. So as you can see, curing that, and then like I said, my phone died, and then I did do the zebra print on the pink side with the black lines, just the same way that I did them on the pointer fingers, so no biggie. And then here in the middle of the French, I did add this little heart charm, and same thing, I applied my adhesive, applied the charm, and then spray my activator. And then here I am adding more as going ahead and drying it, so that way I can make sure that that one's secure, just like this, and then making sure that it's dry just with my hand to dry it up and speed up the process. And then here I am finalizing it by applying top coat and then curing it for 60 seconds underneath the lamp. And then once that's done curing, here I will be going in with the file and filing the French or just any gel that I see that's on the free edge, and just so that way I can make sure that it's nice and crispy. And as you can see, I did do this on all the nails, and then once I'm done filing, dust off any of the dust, and then going in with just a cotton pad and some alcohol to clean the nails and clean the crystals, so that way they look nice before I do go ahead and apply cuticle oil. And here, as you can see, I am applying cuticle oil and rubbing that in, and this is the final result. Here I did include a TikTok that she made, and I also included one that I made. So here's like a little process video if you guys want to see. Make sure to go check it out. I will make sure to link them down below, so make sure to go follow us if you guys want to see more content. If you guys want to follow me and see more content, look at that. I loved it. And definitely make sure to comment down below your thoughts and opinions on it. I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback. So this is the final result. I definitely hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check down below in the description for my TikTok link, as well as my Instagram link, all that good stuff. Go follow me on any of my social media as well. If you guys want to see what products I use, make sure to check down below in the description, and also do not forget to use a discount code so that way you guys can go ahead and save some money when shopping. And also, if you guys haven't yet, make sure to check out any of my other videos. They will be linked down below, as well as throughout this one. And this is the final result. I definitely hope that you guys enjoyed. Again, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next one, and subscribe.
Boy, and I will guide you. You'll be